What is up, Yu-Gi-Oh players? RelaxedYgoPlayer coming at you guys with a little card review of the Burning Abyss, what they have in potential for the next following set, and what they have currently. So we all know Tour Guide, Tour from the Underworld, summons any of these level 3 Burning Abyss monsters, negates their effects so you can use them for Pendulum, or not Pendulum, but Xyz and Synchro Summons. The reason I bring up Synchro Summons is because they're getting a new Synchro. So first off, we'll go over the monsters really quick, the ones that are already out, and then we'll go into the new Synchro. They are getting a tuner, which we don't have any information on, but he is level 3. So first off, we have Seer, Melonbrack of the Burning Abyss. This card's awesome because all of their effects, well, you control those spells and traps, you can't special summon them. Also, they have the effective, if you control a monster other than a Burning Abyss card, you destroy them. So then it triggers their effects if you don't have any other monsters than Burning Abyss. But Seer, if this card's sent to the grave by anything period, you trigger one Burning Abyss monster in your grave, special summon it, except for himself. So it's pretty good. It's a beater. I mean, it's not strong, but 1600 for level 3 is good. Following that, level 3 Fiend, they're all darks, so they all are Tour Guide targets. We have Dante. He is a Pendulum, or not the Pendulum, but the Xyz for the deck. Pretty much he's a rank 3, once I get this to load here. But Dante, we all should know what his effect is, but in case you don't, he's originally 1000 attack, 2500 defense, so he's got that booty. But he takes 2 level 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can attach 1 Xyz from this card and choose number 1 to 3 and send that many cards from your deck to the grave. And to the end of this turn, it gains 500 for each card for this sent to the grave for this effect. First off, Card Trooper effect. Any rank 3 deck, any deck that can make rank 3s would play this just because it's a Card Trooper. Second off, he gains 300 for each, or 500 for each, so he gains a total of 1500. Puts him in a 2500 attack, which is not bad whatsoever. Also, he triggers their effects if other Burning Abyss are sent to the grave by his effect, which can net you pluses. Also, his effect is, if this card attacks, it's changed to defense mode at the end of the battle phase. So, 100%, if you attack with this guy with 2500, he stays on board, then he goes to defense and he's got that booty. The last effect is, if this card is sent to the graveyard, anyway, card effect or battle, you can target one Burning Abyss card in the graves, except him, add it to your hand. He recycles Burning Abyss cards, so next turn, if you have no spells and traps, you can summon the Burning Abysses. If you have another Dante, you can recycle them. So he's kind of like Ghost Trick Alucard in a certain way, but much better. We'll go over Graph. Graph here, pretty much he's got 1500 defense. He's okay. Mediocre attack, 1000. Really not, I guess, not mediocre. He's got low attack and defense, but level 3 Fiend. If he's sent to the grave by a card effect, or by sent to the grave period, you special summon one Burning Abyss from your deck, except himself. So pretty much he gets you the the Seer or the Melonbrack, or you can even get the new ones. So we'll go with Scarm last. Scarm is in itself plus Tour Guide I guess you can say like I'm trying to think here, an engine. This plus Tour Guide equals Tour Guide again next turn. Summon Tour Guide, special this guy out. He's got a weak attack, good defense, 2000. So if your opponent tries to swing over it, he could stay on the board. If he doesn't, no biggie. He's going to get you a Tour Guide or a Burning Abyss monster, whichever you'd rather prefer. But during your end phase, if this card's sent to the grave this turn, you can have one dark level 3 Fiend monster from your deck to your hand, except himself. So like I said, this card needs to go. This needs to go away. But he nets you another level 3 Fiend that's dark. Sangan, you have been replaced. And for the newest card, we will go over Virgil, Rockstar of the Burning Abyss. I like metal, rock music. It's my thing. I know he's not like has a guitar, but he's like it's like a little. I'm not sure what this is here. I can't see it very well. It's like a little bit of like ukulele or something, some kind of banjo. But first off, level 6. Now he is generic. Generic is a good thing because any deck that can make 6s can make this dude. Goyo is a level 6 that is obviously, if you can make 6s, a staple. For this deck, Virgil 100% with the new tuner is a staple. But his effect pretty much reads as, let me try to stop this video here. But you can only control one Virgil, Rockstar with the Burning Abyss, once per turn. You can discard one Burning Abyss card, then target one card your opponent controls, or in their graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. During your turn, first off, summoning this dude takes just 2 monsters, which when you synchro, can trigger their effects. So just alone, you just take 2 monsters to summon 1, so you neg 1. If you get an effect off of it, you break even. If this card in the field is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the grave, draw 1 card. Secondary, he breaks even at that point. The main thing is, you can target 1 card in your opponent's grave or in their field, you shuffle into the deck. That in itself is definitely a very good effect in this game state, because against Shaddolls, a lot of decks really Yang Zings, Satellar Knights, putting the cards in the deck is definitely great because they're not going to trigger the effects that would send them to grave. So Virgil, 100%, this card is, I don't know what the rest of the level 3s are, but this card I would say, as long as you get 1 tuner, if you get 2, guaranteed 1. Depending on how good the tuner's effect is, he's at least a staple of 1. But that's pretty much my opinion on Virgil. He's level 6, generic. Not many other decks can use his effect much, but if he is disturbed by battle and sent to the grave, you draw a card. So if you wanted to play a deck that is chaos, if he gets destroyed, you draw a card. Hey, cool, that's awesome. But I do want to say, if you guys have any opinions on Virgil, the level 3 synchro or level 3 tuners and the other level 3 monsters for Burning Abyss haven't been released, but you're looking forward to seeing those. But if you guys have any opinions on Virgil or any of the Burning Abyss or anything like that at all, please comment below what your opinions are of the deck, and I'm definitely looking forward to making the deck myself. Dante's, like I said, pick up 1 or 2, you're not going to need 3. I know it's expensive, but like I said, you're not going to need that many. But thanks for watching, guys. If you have any opinions on anything, let me know. And as well, just so we all know, I am doing a 100 subscriber contest. Once I reach 100 subs, I am going to do a giveaway. I'll put a link in the description to that giveaway. So if you guys would like to enter, follow the link, follow the instructions to be entered into that giveaway. So you must, in that video, subscribe to my channel, comment on that video, and like that video. And the comment just has to include your favorite deck of the format, and if you want to, you can include why, but I'd like to see what you guys say about the format. Once again, RelaxedYgoPlayer. I'll be looking forward to speaking with you guys later.